Hey loves, welcome back. And if you're new, thank you for checking me out. So I just want to today talk about social media, and it's been about 2 months since I've taken a break from Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And if you're someone who's thinking about taking a break from social media, I just wanted to share some of my key points or experiences, benefits from giving up social media. And like I said, it's only been 2 months. Point number one, I've noticed that there's more energy towards my personal growth. And if you're anything like me and you are stressed easily or you get anxiety, yeah, a part of that I noticed was because of social media, and that's because there's so many things going on at once, and especially if you're ambitious, you have a lot of things on your plate as well. And so just adding everything off of social media, it definitely adds a little bit more stress. So by just taking a break from social media, you will find, or I have found, that I have a lot more time to pour into myself. And a lot of that includes my mental health, spiritual health, and physical health, but also my career. And I find myself pouring more time in my career or my goals to get to where I want to be. But you just make more time for yourself, and instead of putting all that energy on what everyone else is doing or the social media platform, you start putting more energy in you. And that is, I can't explain it. It's something that you experience once you do it, but that is a major key point. So definitely, if you're looking to pour more into yourself, giving up social media, taking a break will definitely add into that. Point number two, access denied. And I love saying that because I feel more in control and feminine. But what I'm trying to say is that not everybody deserves access to you. And as a woman or man or whatever, you decide who has access in your life and who you pour into and who's pouring into you. Because at the end of the day, it's our lives and we have to take care of ourselves. No one else will. And if you ever experienced being drained by just friends, yeah, you would know it can be kind of a lot of weight, or it can be exhausting a little bit. But imagine that times 10, and you have all these people that have access to you, that can just shoot you messages or comment on your post, or mentally you think that you have a wide variety of friends, which you do, but I would consider them acquaintances. But you have a wide variety of people that have access through this small platform. It can be kind of exhausting, especially in the dating world or just making friends. You have to be careful on who you let into your life, who you let see personal aspects of your life and the things you go through. I understand that social media is definitely a very powerful tool, but you have to be careful on who you let in and who you let see the different seasons that you're going through, or just your lows and your highs, because it can take a toll on you. It can be exhausting. And so it's definitely important to remember that not everybody needs access to you. You're in control of your life, so you choose who's in your life and who's not, and you give the distance. And that all goes back to point number one, personal growth. So that leads me to point number three. Friends are more valuable than likes. Or I should say, loved ones are more valuable than likes. As I said before, you are surrounded by so many people on this platform, and you have a wide variety of acquaintances, of people that can see your life, that you can socialize with. But are you really pouring into them? Do you really have that strong friendship or bond? Are you really forming a relationship with people? Social media is a powerful tool, so you are making great connections and networking. But we do need people in our corner and in our life, to support us and to guide us. And so that includes just having a good group of friends. And so I've noticed that when I exit off of social media, Instagram and TikTok and all of that, it kind of got quiet for a little while. And it called me out, and it made me realize that I can be a better friend to a lot of friends that check up on me and pour into me. And it's making me want to be sure that I'm pouring into the right people, and I'm actually taking the time out of my day to reach out to people that cross my mind or that I've noticed has been there for me throughout the years or the days. Just making sure that I pour into them, because it definitely goes both ways. I know a lot of people say, oh, get off of social media and see like who check up on you, but at the end of the day, we're all extremely busy. We have extremely busy lives, and so it definitely goes both ways. But it can always start with you, and you can always just text somebody randomly, but you're forming more meaningful connections, and you're becoming a better friend in somebody's life, and you're also allowing those people to be a better friend to you. So, okay, this is all leading point number 4, to peace and quiet. I cannot express how much peaceful just everything's been the past few months, and more quiet. I feel like sometimes I do get anxiety because there's so much I want to do, and I'm always looking at what everybody else is doing, but you just cut off everything, and your life is just a little bit more peaceful. And when you wake up in the mornings, it's a little bit more quiet. The first thing you're doing, you're not scrolling on social media, and when you go to sleep, you're not scrolling on social media to see what everybody's doing. It's just you, and you're in the moment, and that's what's extremely important. You're no longer, you can just shut off all of the noise, and you can just think about what's in front of you. And that's actually leading me to, I don't have my book on, actually I do. That's actually leading me to this very special book that I found actually on YouTube called The 5-Minute Journal. And so I basically put down social media and I picked up this book, and every day when I wake up and when I go to sleep, you like it, Chanel? When I wake up and when I go to sleep, it forces you to write down what you're grateful for, and your affirmations, and what you've learned from that day, and what would make the day great. And that's how I start and finish my day. And I will say, I take a lot of things for granted. And simple things such as having conversations with my mom on the phone every day. And not everybody can have that. And I will be honest, sometimes I do take that for granted. But now that I've put away social media and stopped thinking about, oh, I gotta get to where they are, I have to look like them, I have to do what they're doing to reach my goals, I can now slow down and think about, like, wow, like I have a mother that I can talk to, and you know, I can ask her for advice, or I have a beautiful apartment and I'm grateful for it, and I'm learning how to be independent and to take care of myself, and being financially independent, and how to bring that to somebody. And I find myself manifesting more. I find myself creating more affirmations for myself throughout the day, which is extremely important, because I always say, where you put your mind, your feet will follow. So if you wake up and you see stuff on Instagram and it triggers you emotionally, mentally, that's how your day is going to be for the rest of the day. But if you wake up and you write in this 5-minute journal, or you just say mentally, you don't have to be a writer, and you just wake up being grateful and affirming the things that you want in your life, well, guess what? That's the way your entire day is going to be. That's the vibe of the day. That's the vibe you're going to be feeling for the day. So definitely more peaceful, more grateful. And it's all tying back into living in the moment and growing and pouring into the right friends. So that leads to point number 5. I see me more. And if you do end up giving up social media, I believe that you experience the same thing. You will start to see yourself more. Like I said, calling yourself out on how you can be a better friend. Or that's point number 1. What can you do better in your career, or to improve yourself or to reach your goals? But also, just when I look in the mirror now, I see me. I don't see the weight of society, or not even society, we're not gonna go to that, but the weight of everything that's being pushed on Instagram, or on what a woman should be, or what an architect should be, or a designer should be, or where I should be at my 30s, or how I should look and act, and all these different things. Because at the end of the day, social media, Instagram, TikTok, is just a highlight app. You're only showing your highlights, and so that can mess with you mentally. And when you look in the mirror, you don't see yourself. You realize that you see everything that everyone else is pushing. And so now that I've kind of quieted that platform, in the social media, I see myself more. Like, I look in the mirror and I appreciate small things about myself, and just my body type, my body frame, and my hair, and just me. Like, I just see me, and it's one of those things that I can't really explain. You just have to experience it when you do it. You know what I'm talking about, but you appreciate yourself more. You fall in love with yourself more. You gotta jump on that, because it's important. My relationship with God, my journey is definitely getting much stronger, and just more pure, and we need that. I have a lot of other points, but I want to finish off with this, and this is definitely an unexpected point. But I did not expect this. But I've noticed that only after 2 months of giving up social media, I've experienced clear skin, and it's so different. I know it sounds so weird, but my skin is definitely much more clear, and I'm so proud of it, because I've always struggled with acne. Again, I think it's triggered by my emotions and mental and anxiety. I get stressed because I'm always trying to do so many different things, and I get stressed out. But I've noticed that I put down social media and I feel calmer and at peace more. But also, I'm doing more things. Instead of scrolling, I'm actually doing more research. I find myself just wanting to invest in myself more, and so I started looking up. I was bored, and I started looking up skincare routines and how to make my skin smoother. And it's just all about, I find myself picking up a new skincare routine, and it's definitely unexpected. And I don't know how to explain it, but my skin is much more healthier. I'm glowing more. It's much more noticeable, and I've actually had friends actually notice it, and I'm proud about that. But yeah, that's definitely different. I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta experience it to believe it. I'm not saying that's gonna do the same thing for you. You might have other experiences that you may notice, benefits that you may notice. But if you do, please let me know in the comments, because this is only my 2nd month. But I'm definitely noticing a lot of benefits, and I'm proud about the clear skin, healthier diet, healthier mindset, emotions, and just spending more time with myself, being in the moment, not trying to prove the moment. Okay. But yeah, like, that's all the different benefits that I noticed only after 2 months of giving up Instagram and YouTube. And if you are somebody that's thinking about just taking a break from it or walking away from it, I would advise you to do it. Just try it. If it's just for a month, a few weeks, you need peace and quiet. You need to really zone out and really focus on some of your goals. You'll notice some change, and I've noticed these personally, and I'll definitely take you guys on a journey, maybe 5 months, 6 months. I'm not sure when I'll get back, but these are huge. So it's definitely important. You always have to take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Always love yourself. Work on your happiness. And I definitely do hope that this kind of help guide you in any way. If it does, please let me know. And let me know if you have given up social media. How has it affected you? But also, if you're thinking about it, why? Why are you giving up social media? I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this video, but please remember to put yourself first. You're loved, and let's get it. I love you guys so much. Thank you.